Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. So today I figured that I would come on here and just talk to you guys about like signs, right? Signs from your spiritual guides and like using your intuition, right? So I'm just going to use this as an example for me today at work. So I do door-to-door sales and I'm an independent contractor, meaning I can work when I want to work and I only get paid on commission. So I'm not getting paid like not while I'm working, like if I'm off the clock, like there is no off the clock basically is what I'm saying. Like, so there is no off the clock. So either I make a sale and get paid or I don't and don't get paid, right? So if I don't go out to work, that's completely my decision, right? So today, I wasn't going to go out to work. My decision, right? And then my boss calls me and he says that he's going to drop somebody off over in my area, my turf, my neighborhood that I'm assigned, right? Cool, I guess, no problem. The thing that I don't like about that is you're not going to do something to where you think you're controlling me, because that's what they think, right? And if my hands are ashy, I don't really care. They do that to think that they have some type of control on you by saying like, oh, I'm going to drop such and stuff off and don't give you any type of notice. And then you're supposed to work your area basically. So if you want to get like break it down for the people that don't understand, that's my dog. So basically my turf is my job, right? And if I don't have turf, then I don't have a job, right? So basically, practically, right? Okay, so now that we all understand. So today I was working with my coworker, Trey. No problem. Nothing against him, at all. And then I have kids, right? So like I have said in previous video, it's always something coming up to where I don't have the flexibility to work all day because I have kids, right? And I have to go get my kids. They're little kids, right? Little kids that are not old enough to be home by themselves. 6 and 3, right? No. So this was already communicated and everything to my boss. And this is just, I don't know, it just kind of feels like it's a sign for me in a way. And then, like I said, signs, multiple signs, right? So, and I'm very intuitive and I'm really listening to those signs, right? So how can my boss basically take my job away, my turf, the neighborhood that I was assigned to knock, right? How can you take my area away just because I have to go pick my kids up and you give it to somebody else? Like you took it away from me and gave it to somebody else. So therefore, you took my job away. How am I supposed to make money? Do you care? Do they care? No. And then like, it's a sales position. So, we're being told that we're going to be getting all of these new leads are going to be opening up to us and all these things, right? And none of it has happened, right? So for me, it just doesn't seem like it is what it's supposed to be. It's just like I've been blinded, basically, or you're shading the truth, masking the truth, and basically not being honest and upfront about what the situation is. And I personally don't like that. I'm not with the fake shit. I never really have been. So that doesn't really sit well with me. And then, like I said, so we're talking about following our signs, our spiritual signs and spiritual guides, right? And our intuition. And by the way, guys, if you like this video or if you like this content or like chit-chatting with me and just talking like real, like let's continue to do this. Like this video, comment, subscribe. But like, how can I want to continue to work for something that does not even care about me? And then, like I said, situations keep coming up to where I don't have the flexibility or the freedom to do that anyway. So how am I supposed to do it? Because it's going to be very hard to find a job that's like 10 to 3 time frame, 9:30 3:30 time frame. You know what I mean? Like, that's so very particular of a time. And to be getting paid the amount that I know that I deserve, right? And that's another big thing, is knowing your self-worth and knowing exactly what you are worthy of, right? Like, because you have to know what you're worthy of in order to get what you deserve, and you have to know that you deserve it in order to get it as well. Like, if you have that negative energy attached to, you know, what you feel like you're worth and what you feel like you deserve, then you're never going to get what you feel like it is that you don't deserve, because you've already put it out there that you don't deserve it and you're not worth it. So you need to change that mindset around. And, you know, then they came up with this new rule, which this is really not like necessity. Like I said, for the fact that we're independent contractors, we should not have a Zoom call 5 days out of the week. For what? We should not have to meet at our office to waste a whole hour and a half of time in the morning. For what? We don't get paid during that time. And then they want to make it to where it's like a mandatory thing, to where you have to be at these meetings, the pre-shift, which is the morning shift, and then the afternoon shift, evening shift, not afternoon, let me rephrase, the 8 o'clock at night shift that they want you to come back out to talk about nothing as well. So for me, a person that has children, if I have to end up ending my day early because I have to pick up my kids, or one of my kids is sick, or I'm sick, or anything pertaining to my kids, because we all know people that have kids, if something happens with your kid, what are you supposed to do? Especially if you're a single parent and you don't have that backbone to fall on, or that, you know, extra person just waiting in case something happens that can cover your kids. Like, some people have that, and that's a blessing, and it is nice to have, but not everybody has that option that they can use every day, right? So like I said, these signs that I keep getting, these things that keep on happening, are just more so pushing me towards working for myself, finding something that I can do for myself that's going to create the abundance of freedom, the abundance of wealth, and just everything, the abundance of happiness in my life. And I don't know if my dog squeaking her toy being so annoying right now, I don't know if that's a sign. Should I be making this video, or or is it to tell me that, now we can decipher this both ways. Like, is it telling me that I don't need to be doing this video, or is it telling me that even though you may encounter obstacles, to persevere? Like, which one is it telling me? I don't know, because I don't want to hear a bunch of squeaking in my video. Do you want to hear a bunch of squeaking in my video? Probably not, right? You know, you can look at things as two sides to a coin, right? You can look at the one side, or you can look at the other side, however you want to decipher those two sides. But I just feel like things are just more so leaning towards me doing what I want, doing what I love. I keep on saying that. I've been manifesting it. I've been affirming it, putting those affirmations out, and manifestations and things of that nature, because I know at this point in my life that I deserve so much more. I went from working at the post office, having a good job straight out of high school, 10 years of that. Then something happens in my life to where it doesn't, that doesn't remain in my life. Then I have to change my pattern, my mindset. And, things happen for reasons. And I thought at that time that was a negative thing happening in my life, like my postal career being ended, right? But, I really feel like that was just the beginning of me coming into who I'm supposed to be. Because if I would have never left, or not left because I didn't leave, if I would have never gotten removed from that job due to personal life issues, then I would have never been put in these harder situations to where I cannot find something that's worth my time, or that I deserve, should I say. Can't find something that I deserve, because it was pushing me and has been pushing me for these last 3 years, because I've been away from the postal service now for 3 years and 2 months. These 3 years have been pushing me. They have been, like I have told my best friend, they've been some of the most humblest times of my life, right? So I feel like all of that has happened to kind of get me to this position to where I'm finally at. Like, yes, like to get to me to where I'm finally at. And it's here now. I guess I should be taking the energy that my dog has, because she is running around the yard like she's in pure joy right now. But things have been lining up for me. They've been lining up, you know, and it took a while for me to really see. And that also took a lot of prayer and asking of guidance, right? And seeking guidance and asking for it and asking for those signs, right? Because I tell you, especially if it's anything of importance in my life or any major type of decision, I always ask the Lord or God or spiritual guides or whoever it is that you want to call them, please show me a sign. Like, tell me that this is the right decision. Show me that I'm going in the right path. I can go on and on about this, talking about this, and I just really hope that you guys can kind of resonate with this and feel what I'm saying. This is me going from working for a company for 10 years, then to finding job after job after job, to see that and to realize that they don't make me happy. My job that I had of 10 years didn't make me happy. I had gotten to the point where I was resenting it, and it was a good career government job, but it's not what my heart wanted to do. You guys, if you guys could see the energy that my dog is having, she's basically like my energy that I need to be projecting right now. But just know, guys, listen to your signs. If you get a sign or keep getting signs that you feel drawn to, listen to them. They are not there for no reason. Like, let me give you a quick example, another example, a sign that should be listened to. Like my twin brother, it's funny, I'm a Gemini and I'm a twin, right? My twin brother was going through some relationship problems, you know, from his partner of 10 years, right? They were not married, but they were together for 10 years. They have 2 children together. And, you know, he was going through this, and it was so hard for him. And it was so hard for him that he couldn't understand why. So he didn't know why, but he just thought it was the most ironic thing ever that he kept just getting these signs, because in a way he does sales as well. It's not door to door like what I do, but he works for an alarm company, a security system basically. And he goes and installs the equipment to people's homes. So basically these random strangers that he was encountering, not knowing that he was having trouble in his love life, right? And not knowing that it was affecting him so heavily, were like just giving him like literally scriptures out of the Bible, life advice about, you look like you're a good man, you deserve this, you deserve this, you deserve better, you deserve this. Multiple people. And he would tell me about it, and he would be like, it's so crazy, Courtney. Guess what happened today? And I'm like, Jonathan, it's not crazy. It's the universe trying to tell you that, yes, this relationship is ending, but you deserve so much more, because that's the message that kept getting portrayed to him. So you guys, these signs are not here for no reason. You guys need to listen to them. Whether it's a sign of you telling you to leave a job. Leave a job that you've been at. If it doesn't resonate with your soul and your spirit, don't do it. If it doesn't vibrate you in a higher way, if it doesn't put you in a higher vibration, don't do it. Like, it's that simple. But I could go on and on, but I hope you guys really enjoyed this talk, you know, and just really listen to your intuition. Like, if you feel like in your gut that it's something that you should do or shouldn't do, or whatever that decision or choice or action might be. Do what feels right. Do what you feel is the best move for you to do. This is like a game of chess. Like, you move strategically, but you just have to do like intuitively, strategically, logically, and intuitively. Make your move. But I hope you guys like this video. Like the video, comment, subscribe, join my channel. You know, just helps me grow, and it helps me to build better connections and different connections with people, which is what I really enjoy doing. So I'll see you guys in my next video. Peace.